spend a lot more time putting all the stopgaps in place. But moving forward, I'll tell you this, looking at the results in the last 10 years, you will see the privately funded schools are top on the line. And that only buttresses the fact that it's not more the public funding, it's the private funding with the right structures around the schools in making sure they deliver. Yes, it is expensive, but what my takeaway from here today is what has been said, not waiting for the public sector, for public schools, set one up or take one over. And that's what we're trying to encourage government, saying, cede this public school to us. We will fund it, and we will put the structures around it in making sure it delivers. And my take is more, if private sector could be encouraged along this line in making sure this is a structure that can work because it's tried and tested, then it's a different ballgame. The lethargy around private sector businesses like ourselves is this. I put money to work, I see the CSR. Right? That is the main drive, but that is changing because of the global acceptance and the global stamp that you're supporting a cause that is actually fantastic and adding more value to the system in entirety. And the more we can see that, and that fact is pushed out, private sector is doing very well in Africa, businesses are thriving, like you said. The first set of people that came to throw money on the table when Gordon Brown came was the private sector in Nigeria. So we see value in it. But the reality is, I've heard the talk, we've had meetings, then where do we go from here? Right? Where is your money being spent? Because you're going to come back again next year and ask me to donate more money, but we're not measuring what the impact is. So if we could come out of this, today's meet, by coming out with a carve-out of something that will be impactful and make a meaningful determination in the outcome of what we see. There is a lot of private sector money. There's a lot of interest in girl-child education. And more importantly, there's a lot of interest more so into the social fabric of what the Boko Haram menace has shown. And Nigeria's proven something. Around the Ebola thing, we've proven we've been effective. And now other countries, I talked, we were in Dubai last week, other presidents are now engaging with Nigeria. How did you manage it? What shocked me last week, even the smallest SME in Nigeria has they've got a temperature measure. Yeah. It's unbelievable. So it tells you how impactful people can see reasons if it is driven from the government side, and private sector will back it up.
I think if we can have like 100 CEOs out of Nigeria, let's focus on Nigeria, and this can be replicated in other countries. 100 CEOs committing to supporting girls' education and transforming Nigeria, one girl at a time. And we would like to start that in this room. And we want that commitment, and the commitment will be financial, but it's not only financial, because like we said, some of the barriers are actually our societal standards and norms. And so what you're committing to is not just throwing money or putting resources at it. It is that you will also, in the way you manage your business and the decisions you're taking in society, clearly be a CEO that is a pro-girl advancement CEO. And so it's going to require both a corporate commitment as well as a personal commitment. And so we would like CEOs in this room to actually start committing towards this. This will be the beginning. And we expect June next year, we would have a follow-up meeting in Nigeria with specific programs, with accountability systems in place, so that it would help the CEOs to continue to run their businesses while others will be the ones taking on the responsibility of dealing with government and just taking that burden of business persons. So, do we have willing CEOs that would like to sign on to this?